You are going to be adding color to your Cantrell inspired mask today. And you are going to be using two supplies. You're going to be using paint, but you're also going to be using oil pastel. So to start, you're going to paint, and you're going to paint the whole thing black. What we are trying to do, 5th grade, is get a solid base color onto your mask. Use a little bit of water to kind of water down your paint and get into all of those little cracks that are created by the textures of your clay. Your clay is really porous, so it will soak up that moisture pretty quickly. We want to paint your mask first so it has good contrast with the colors that are going to go on top. Once your mask is painted black, and you want to make sure that you get all sides of your mask, even on the edge here, don't want to see any white spots. The back you don't have to worry about as much because the back is going to be laying on the table, or if you're hanging it, it's going to be on the wall. Make sure that there's no little white spots showing on the front of the mask because that would be really distracting to your viewer's eye. Your mask will dry pretty quickly, and then you're ready to start coloring with oil pastels. Now the oil pastels will cover just the surface texture, so the parts that's on top. The interior texture, the part that dips down, that will be left black, and that's why we've done that, so that there's good contrast. Contrast is making something stand out, okay, so having good comparison. So yellow against black, that yellow is really going to pop, and my textures and my patterns that I stamped into my mask are going to show up really well because I added that black paint. I'm going to color each of my parts of my face with a different color oil pastel. Now, Cantrell's masks aren't very realistic. They are called abstract masks, so you kind of have a little bit of artistic choice in what colors are going to go where for your mask. I color heavy and dark, making sure that all of the parts of the face are colored in with oil pastels. When you have all of the parts of the face colored in with oil pastel, 5th grade, you can go ahead and bring it to the cart right by the kiln door. I'm going to make his eyes red. That would be kind of creepy. Thinking about his eyelids. If I'm going to create really high contrast, I might color the backgrounds of the eyes white. I'm even thinking about the skin, okay, behind or underneath all those different surfaces. That's going to be kind of orange. And because you have all of these different little pieces and parts laying on top of each other, it will be tricky to get your oil pastel into those little grooves, but do your best. If I'm coloring orange, I'm going to make sure that I get all the orange spots that my oil pastel can reach. I might even color orange on the sides. These masks, 5th grade, will be displayed in our library, so make sure that you're showing really great craftsmanship as you're adding color to your mask.